you can't marry her, you can't marry her. She's from Igbo. My son will not marry an Igbo girl. Now, what my babe, mama just tell me now. It's very funny. Okay, so my guy was like, let's go and see my mom. Let's go and see my family people. It's been 2 years we've been together. You need to see my family people. We need to start planning the wedding and all that. You need to know me. You get? So I was like, okay, let's go. And we set out a date to go and meet them. It was on a Friday. And I dressed all good and I looked good. And I went to meet my future mother-in-law. She saw me. Oh, she was very happy. She accepted me. She was like, oh, you're so beautiful. I love your height. All this, that one. I mean, I was like, this man is very nice. Oh, you know, that first time she was all loving and caring and all that. And we went inside. I met his dad. I met his mom. Met his siblings too. They were nice. I went inside and she was asking me some personal questions. She took me aside and she was like, asking me some personal questions. And she asked me my state of origin. I'm like, oh, okay, ma, I'm from Anambra State. She was like, you're an Igbo girl? I said, yes, ma'am, an Igbo girl. She was her facial expression was something else. She was keeping her face somehow, like, say, person plaster and sheets for face. Me, I was still trying to maintain my steez, like, I didn't want to fall his hand. So me, I was just trying to maintain my steez in front of his mother. She was like, I didn't know you're from Igbo. He didn't mention your tribe to me. That I don't know. You Igbo people, there's a way people used to behave. We don't used to really get along with you people. And people from my side don't usually marry Igbo girls because of they are too wide and too materialistic. That my son will not be able to cope with me because of I'm from Igbo. In my head, it was like, my tribe has nothing to do with my personality, has nothing to do with my attitude, my behavior, or anything. So why are you really judging me because I'm Igbo? That I said it to my mind. I didn't actually tell her. I didn't say anything to her. I was just looking at her. And she was like, let's go inside now. I know that. When we entered inside, my guy noticed the change of atmosphere and everything. He was like, let's go. I feel he has already had that conversation with his mom because you know, could tell me, say, your mama never tell you that kind of thing before, like, don't marry from this tribe or marry from this tribe and all that. Maybe they have it, I don't know yet. So he was like, let's go home and everything. We didn't talk in the car because me, I didn't say anything. What's in the apple? This is my first time experiencing something like that, so I don't even know how to react to it. So we went home and everything was going fine. Fast forward to 2 weeks later, he called me on the phone and was like, babe, what's up now? I said, I'm fine, how are you doing? It's like, I should come to his house. That what am I doing? I should come to his house. I said, okay, I'm coming. I was not doing anything. That was a weekend, and I went over to his place. He sat me down, and we spoke. And he was like, I'm sorry, but the relationship has to end. Bros, 2 years. I'm laughing now, but it was not funny that time. 2 years, it has to end. Why? Because of my tribe. It was like, there's nothing wrong with you. I love you so much. I would like you to be the mother of my kids. But my mom doesn't fancy your tribe. And I was just looking at him. So wait though. If actually all this thing worked out, this is the kind of person I'm actually going to get married to. Someone that actually would take his mother's side in things like this. Decisions that you ought to make. Personal decisions you ought to make. You're actually taking your mother's side. Because she has a thing against Igbo women. Igbo people. Me, I love my tribe. Me, I love my tribe. And I even had no intentions of marrying someone that's not from Igbo. It's just love. Love now carry me and go where I do not know. I don't want to go and marry mommy's boy. Thank God that I was saved, Sha. You know, I told my friends this story and they were just laughing at me. They were just laughing at me. I don't know. Is it funny? It's not funny because I would have been Mrs. something and would have a husband that is a mommy's boy that takes every decision from his mother or allow his mother to make every decision for him. Yeah, I don't know how to do that kind of thing. Or your mother cannot come to my house and be controlling my activities, controlling my house or anything because he's your son. Your son cannot marry from Igbo. You and Igbo don't really get along. Can you imagine the audacity? Because I want to manage your son. Try. Atanama as an Igbo girl. We move.